Exploring outside and under the recently released remastered Zombies maps included with Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles has been an awesome experience. If you haven't seen it, recently we uploaded a video detailing 10 awesome outside the map secrets within Zombies Chronicles. At that time, there were still 2 iconic Zombies maps that we weren't able to get out of. Those maps being Nacht Der Untoten and Verruckt. Well, I'm excited to inform you that recently a little known glitch that's been within Black Ops 3 since release has been brought to my attention, and using this glitch we're able to get outside of Nacht Der Untoten and Verruckt, and as a result I'm very excited to present to you 5 more awesome outside the map secrets within Zombies Chronicles. If you do enjoy this video, if there's something that you haven't seen before, definitely smash that thumbs up button down below, and hey, consider subscribing here on COD Zombies HQ for more great Zombies content to come. One more quick thing before we get right into the countdown, be sure to watch to the end of the video if you want to learn how to do this for yourself to explore around Nacht and Verruckt. I'll be including a little tutorial at the end. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's kick things off at our number 5 spot on Verruckt. Now, while Treyarch did a fantastic job of staying true to the original aesthetic of each remastered Zombies map, they did change something significant here on Verruckt. Checking out the side-by-side, you can see in the original version and in the Black Ops 3 version, the center fountains are pretty drastically different. That statue wasn't there before, the water around it looks a lot different. Well, did you know that outside the map we can find the original Verruckt fountain sitting all the way out here in its own little cordoned off courtyard? I'm not exactly sure why they changed the original fountain to begin with, but this is really cool that they still included a homage to the original Verruckt fountain somewhere in the map, but as it turns out you gotta be outside the map to get a really good look at it. Now heading to Nacht Der Untoten for our number 4 spot. By the way guys, as always, I'm not doing these in any particular order, just a generally random order. So here on Nacht, pretty far outside the playable area within the bunker, there is a curious rock located on the outer edges of the map. Now I know what you're thinking, it's just a rock. Well, one of these rocks is not like the other, and that's because this rock is something I like to call the blood rock. This is the only section of the map where this rock texture is used. All of the other ones are just normal. This one is different. As you can see, at different points around this rock, there is a bright red color coming from within it. Now, I called it the blood rock earlier just because at different points it's so red. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's blood on this rock. That's not what it's trying to represent. It is possible that this could be some kind of representation of element 115. It is also possible that for whatever reason, Treyarch decided to make this rock an iron deposit. But either way, I found it interesting that this is the only version of this rock texture that appears in any Zombies map. I'm not sure if that's there on purpose, if it's significant, it's definitely cool nonetheless. Now heading back to Verruckt for our number 3 spot, with a little outside the map Easter egg that wasn't included in the original Verruckt. Heading down the road that leads to the Verruckt Asylum, we can see above the entry gate, displayed proudly, the numbers of the group that occupies it, 935. This is an awesome little new Easter egg, obviously referencing Group 935, which performed experiments within Verruckt, and I was actually surprised with just how detailed the texture they used to make up this sign is. Hats off to whoever at Treyarch did this, because even up close it looks good, but you pull away a little bit and man, this sign looks freaking awesome. Next time you play Verruckt, definitely try to see if you can see the sign with a sniper rifle, although you're probably gonna have to tilt your head quite a bit in order to get the sign to read the right way. Now moving on to our number 2 spot with the only object that sits underneath the map of Nacht Der Untoten. Here, a few meters below where it's usually sitting, is the full texture and model of the broken down wall where the zombies are able to enter the Nacht bunker through a tunnel in that map. This is of course a unique barrier on Nacht. This is the only zombie entryway that uses these wall pieces instead of the regular 2x4s you use to board up all of the other windows, so maybe that's a reason why this is down here, but it's definitely cool nonetheless. Now before we move on to our number 1 spot, I do want to do an honorable mention. It's located here on Verruckt. To see it, you have to navigate outside the map and then head into the room that's located behind the power room of Verruckt. Upon approaching this room from behind, it doesn't look like there's anything here. It just looks pretty much barren. But if we get right up close to the actual map barriers where the generators are located and turn around, we can see this secret sign that is totally unseeable from within the map, behind the power room. This beware of zombie sign is awesome to see in Black Ops 3. This was something that was in the Black Ops 1 and the original version of Verruckt as well. And it's things like this where you've got to appreciate Treyarch's attention to detail. You cannot see this from within the map. You have to no-clip outside the map in order to see this. Treyarch basically just wanted to recreate these maps to the T so that even things that were in the originals but players couldn't see are still in these remastered maps. That is mad props to whoever put this in. And now for our number one spot, heading down underneath the map, approaching the center underneath the fountain, we can see sitting there an MG42. It's got torn zombies' hands from the back of it. It's sitting with its bipod deployed on a large concrete column, and under that is basically a base made of skulls, bones, and dirt. It's really cool to see them paying homage to the original Easter egg, but I'm always thinking that this could be an actual Easter egg in the map, simply because how detailed the base underneath this MG42 is. Where in the original it was just a black box, just a random game object, here they actually took the time to model out a concrete column and a base of skulls, bones, and dirt. Not sure why they did that for any other reason to say, hey, maybe you are supposed to see this. No activatable Easter egg having to do with the MG42 has yet been found within Black Ops 3 Verruckt, but I wouldn't be surprised if we found something about it in the future. Whenever I make one of these outside of the map videos, I always have people asking me in the comments, hey, can I do that too? So I want to quickly show you guys how you can do this right now on your PS4. Once it comes out for PC, you guys have it easy mode, console, no clip, and there's no reason why this shouldn't work on Xbox One when it's released as well. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go.
Make sure to have a pen and paper ready to jot down some of my tips.
Holy fuck, you are me.
If you know what that reference is from, I applaud you. So anyways, at the beginning of the video I mentioned that the tactic we use to get out of the map on Nacht Der Untoten and Verruckt is using a little known glitch that's actually in Black Ops 3. Since its release, I wasn't aware of it. It was recently brought to my attention by a small zombies YouTuber named Ego Films HD over on Twitter. So first we're gonna start on Nacht Der Untoten. This is the easier one of the two to do. Once you're in the spawn room, all you have to do is find this window here. You're going to turn around and face the window opposite of it. Then you're going to cook a grenade and down yourself. This is easiest done in a multiplayer game, so you can just get revived after. You don't have to go fetching for quick revive or anything like that. Now remember, we're playing this footage back in theater mode, and that's how we do this glitch. Now in your actual game, you want to start moving backwards while facing the other window. While observing this then in theater mode, you're going to switch from first person to third person and keep looking at that other window. Once your in-game character moves back far enough, your third-person camera will actually glitch through the window, and then you can switch to free cam and explore the map. It's awesome. There's no real barriers on Nacht Der Untoten, unlike Verruckt, so have fun exploring the map. Okay, now moving on to Verruckt, and like I said, it's a little bit more complicated. We're going to start by heading down into this area of the map here inside of the power room, and we're going to be going into the lighting mode within theater. Within theater, we want to place down lights that are omni lights, and we're going to ramp up the range, we're going to ramp up the intensity. You want to put down as many lights as possible in a confined area. And once you do it enough times, the map will be overloaded, the theater mode will glitch out, and when it reloads, it actually removes all of the barriers that are outside of the map so you can explore freely. Now the window we're using to knock our camera outside of the map is located in the right side spawn room. We're using this window here specifically. Same thing as before, you want to turn around, face the quick revive machine, cook a grenade, go down. Once you're down, you want to back up your character towards the bottom of the window. In theater mode, once your character goes down, you switch to third person, look right at that quick revive screen. Once you get pushed back outside the map, go into free cam, and since we've done the lighting glitch, all of the barriers are removed, you're free to explore around Verruckt. It's really cool. It has much more detail in it than there was in the original version. Well, that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely put a lot of work into it. If you did enjoy it, if there's something that you didn't know about, smash that thumbs up button down below. below. Consider subscribing here on COD Zombies HQ for more great videos to come. I think I found most, if not all, of the outside of the map secrets within Chronicles. If you guys find any in your adventures and explorations outside of the map, definitely let me know down in the comments. And of course, once it releases on PC and we get access to full noclip, we can do a little bit more of an in-depth exploration. But I'm really happy with the outside of the map detail and little things that Treyarch did include. Anyways guys, I want to thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you with another Zombies video tomorrow.